Hello, this is Gordon Fessick from antiwindowscatalog.com. This is a how-to on how I produced the Safeguarding Windows 10 Pro series. It all starts with running my test Windows 10 PC as a virtual machine. I'm using VMware Player. It's the thing I'm most familiar with. VMware Player 7 supports Windows 10, at least it's supported it ever since the developer preview came out. And this particular VM was a Windows 8 test VM prior to this, and it was fully licensed. So I was able to install Windows 10 and activate it because the Windows 8 installation underneath it was already activated. So let's fire this guy up. Oh, I've got a USB device attached to that. That's fine. So let's start with how I got that fresh out of the box PC feeling. Every edition of Windows since Vista comes with a utility called sysprep. Sysprep is for preparing a PC for duplication. That's how the big OEM manufacturers can get away with doing one installation and then copying it a bunch of times. There are entire guides out there for dealing with sysprep. This is just scratching the surface. But I just used it to get that fresh setup feeling without having to completely reinstall Windows. Sysprep is here in the Windows System 32 folder. And this is available in both 64 and 32-bit editions. I made a generic command line that tells sysprep to get it ready for duplication, create the out-of-box experience, shut it down, and use an answer file that I prepared. That particular answer file just tells sysprep to keep the existing activation. Since it's running on the exact same PC, there's no point in reactivating it. And also to keep all of the drivers that I installed. In this case, the drivers that came with VMware tools. So I would launch this, Windows would shut down, and the next time I powered it up, I get the welcome screen that you saw in part 1. I'm not going to repeat that here, however. And then comes the tool that I used to record all this. I used Microsoft's Expression Encoder version 4, which is available for free for non-commercial use. Expression Encoder comes with a screen capture utility that I'm using right now. That capture utility also supports capturing a feed from a webcam and from a microphone. With that captured footage, I then use the Expression Encoder proper to convert the captured file into something that I can edit using another tool. The captured file is not in any recognizable format, so we have to export it, or basically re-encode it into Windows Media format, or MP4, or whatever tool you want to use. I turn the audio off, and there's a reason for that I'll explain in a bit. Oh, here we go. I go for the best quality. Match the source. Basically, I match the source, so I'm corrupting it as little as I can get away with. When I start to encode it, it then saves it in a subfolder named after my PC and the date and time and the name of the file that I'm re-encoding. When I'm done with Expression Encoder, I then load the same captured file into an audio application called Goldwave. Now, I have ragged on the author of Goldwave for not properly supporting non-admin accounts before, but the current editions of Goldwave will happily support multiple user accounts and non-admin accounts now. So I'm grateful that they fixed the application. Thanks so much. And hello in Saskatchewan from your neighbors over in Manitoba. So here's a capture file that I loaded. It loads these things straight up because it recognizes the format. And all I do is I up the volume. I use maximize because my poor microphone is pretty weak. So let's up it. There we go. Then I take a select bit of the noise. That's just nothing but noise. Okay, and a little more. Okay, I copy that, show all, select all, effect, filter, noise reduction. You've seen me do this before. And because I'm running like a Core 2, I can really up the quality on this. And processing a long audio clip will just take seconds. From here, I may increase the volume a little more, but then you get the end result that you hear when you watch the final product. A better microphone would give you better results. Then I save this as a WAV file. I've got a bunch of WAV files already here. After I do that, I load the two files, the rendered Windows video file and the WAV file, into good old-fashioned Movie Maker. Windows Essentials is still available for Windows 10 and earlier. So this is the tool that I use. Very simple. I attach the video. I then load the audio that I filtered. And as I go along, I select portions of it and where's the... Yeah, split. I would split it in spots. I'd remove the audio from those points. I would increase the speed so that you're not having to wait through a whole bunch of stuff. And where necessary, I have blocked out personally identifiable information by just sticking a text block in there that was all black and just filling it with stuff. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and effective. Another editing application would give you better results and give you better control over what you could select. Probably even gray it out or fuzz it out. I've been using Movie Maker because it's just cheap and cheerful. I could have used Video Wave. This is just for expediency. And then the end result, I just upload to YouTube, and you guys get to enjoy it. That's pretty much the how-to. Good luck on doing your own how-to projects, and if you got questions, just leave them in the comments. See you next time.